was it again?
Nancy Classified School Survival.
Oh yeah, you were that kid on it, huh? Yeah.
And then this transformation here. I mean, ladies.
Really? Have you ever tried to get your whole big toe in your mouth? Check this out.
I never saw that. But you know what I'm saying? When you got Dan Schneider as a freaking producer, you're gonna see some stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie. There's probably more. I say, what's good, YouTube? I say, what's good, YouTube? I say, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, 3 Stacks. It was good, YouTube. It's your boy, 3 Stacks. What's good, YouTube? It's time to react. And today we have a video titled Nickelodeon Destroys Another Life. Now, if y'all know, Nickelodeon is, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak too much, but Nickelodeon, one of them TV Johns where like they, for some reason, their actors always go down a weird path, and I feel like that's very prominent. So without further ado, I don't really know what star they're talking about in this one, but we better see. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Did you play on Disney Channel?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, it isn't Nickelodeon. What show is it again?
Nancy Classified School Survival.
Oh yeah, you were that kid on it, huh? Yeah. I remember you. Yeah.
Man, I just gotta say, this is just incredibly sad that the entertainment industry will literally collect kids, use them up, exploit them for views, clicks, money, and just spit them out. And Tyler Chase, he was on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide that a lot of us, you know, older Gen Zers or younger millennials watched growing up on Nickelodeon. And I believe they did reruns on other networks as well. But it's just incredibly sad to see how disheveled and clearly homeless he looks. Like he needs rehabilitation. He looks sad in the eyes, man. I'm not gonna lie. And just to jog some of your memories, here's an image of him from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. He was, I believe, what was his name? Yeah, his name was Martin Qwerty on the show with Ned, Jennifer, Coconut Head, who else? Simon. As you can see here, here's Chase right here, or Martin on the show, his character next to Simon, Ned, Coconut Head right here. And I mean, it's just sad to see, you know, how production studios like a Nickelodeon, you know, they create shows, and I'm sure Nickelodeon at this point in time, everybody realized they've been exposed with the perversion they've had in their studios on set with a lot of these minors at the time.
Now looking back on some of the clips, I'm like, that's damn, like really? Have you ever tried to get your whole big toe in your mouth? Check this out.
I never saw that. But you know what I'm saying? When you got Dan Schneider as a freaking producer, you're gonna see some stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie. There's probably more.
Like, bruh, it's obvious the head of Nickelodeon, Dan Schneider at the time.
Oh no! That was one where she was like, you know the thing in the back of your throat? You need to go. Oh, like, y'all not gonna see that, bro. Like, bro, Dan Schneider was a creep, bro.
Had a foot fetish. And I'm not entirely sure how old Ariana was during the filming of this. I'm gonna assume in high school. But the fact that this man clearly had a foot fetish. Mind you, the old logo of Nickelodeon, which has since been changed, used to be a literal foot, bro. A literal foot. Like, look at this. I mean, hiding your kinks and your fetishes in plain sight and making your likely underaged minor actors on set do shit like this is crazy. And now we can see one of the former child actors who was likely getting paid very handsomely at the time turning out to be like this on the streets. It's very sad, I'm not gonna lie. They used, they abused, they exploited. I'm pretty sure, actually, I take that back. The contracts were probably shitty. Maybe some of the actors had, you know, really good negotiations depending on their role on set, but maybe side characters like Martin Qwerty, which was his name in the show, didn't get as good of a deal as the other actors. Or maybe he did, I don't know. I'm just saying the fact that child actors from Disney, Nickelodeon, and other platforms keep on ending up later in life like this, disheveled, homeless, on drugs, abused, traumatized, speaks volumes.
YouTube poetry?
Yeah, the one on Nick, right? Nickelodeon?
Yes.
What was your name? What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Curtis Mendez. Also Tyler Chase for Poetry of Hollywood. Actors, so the kids of Nickelodeon. Tyler Chase. Yo, one of the
Damn, bro, how'd you get? Why are you in the streets like this? Why are you in the streets like this?
Chase Bank.
Oh, damn. Hey, you know what? I got some cash for you, bro.
I wouldn't
I got some cash for you.
here in California.
Here, look.
God bless you, sir. May I give you this gift?
No, don't worry about
Bro, this is so sad, bro.
it, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Bro, I think,
Bro, this is
man,
so
something
sad,
needs to happen,
bro.
bro. How much money did Nickelodeon make from Ned's Declass? It has to be tens of millions, right? Why is there no type of fund for actors, former child stars like this, you know, who fall on to hard times, whose money was mismanaged, likely by, you know, either guardians, parents, right? Who never really had anything outside of the show that they were participating in. And obviously, I'm not going to take, you know, accountability from the person. You know, he's a grown man at this point in time, but it just, again, it's obvious to me that these kids were abused. Let me not sugarcoat this. These kids were abused in one way, shape, or form, physically, allegedly, or mentally, but for sure, abuse happened. And I'm gonna stand on that. I mean, take Amanda Bynes, for example. Like, look at this. Like, I mean, bro, another child star we grew up.
I didn't even see it.
Gonna stand on that. I mean, take Amanda Bynes, for example. Like, look at this. Like, I mean, bro, another child star we grew up with on the Amanda Show, right? And other various shows and movies, right? She was like, I believe, the face of Nickelodeon at one point in time. And now this top comment is saying, what did Dan Schneider do, right? That the former head of Nick, clearly, I don't think he's still working at the company to this day. But somebody said below, allegedly, he got her preggo at 13. I can't verify those claims whatsoever. I did see a video going viral recently alluding to that possibility, which is crazy. Here we have one video Amanda uploaded to her page saying, "You don't recognize me, do you? 2025." And then this transformation here. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, again, one of Disney's formerly biggest faces that used to represent the company has fallen into such darkness. Clearly not mentally well whatsoever. And now back to Tyler Chase. I mean, holy shit. Unfortunately for him, it seems as though that he has no money to fall back on. He wasn't big enough back in his heyday to have a safety net of finance, fund.
And that's another thing, like, it's always like the stars who are like mid, like not mid in the sense like their acting skills are bad, but like they're not like the main characters. Like, it's always the ones who are like the side characters or something like that that always end up having these type of problems. And it's like, because Nickelodeon will try and exploit them, and if they don't want to be exploited, they don't get kicked to the curb. And since they're not making a lot of money, it's over. And now you got situations like this, and that's just real sad to see, because you're going from Hollywood and knowing how he was as a kid. Like, you went from Hollywood, you were on Ned Declassified. Like, that's huge. You're on Ned Declassified, and then now you're in the streets, and you're still like, and it looks like, I don't know if he's on drugs or something like that, but looks like he's on drugs, and it's like now he's, the only thing he remembers is the trauma that was given to him as a kid.
Money to kind of soften the blow of, you know, mental illness or drug use, right?
Taylor Chase, who played Martin in the Nickelodeon series Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, has been found homeless in California. Once a child star, he is now living on the streets. Some say this is the most common and most silent ending after Hollywood has drained the value of child actors. From 2004 to 2007, he was a familiar face on after-school television for countless American children. But the moment the camera stopped, the protections disappeared as well. There was no long-term income structure. Years ago, he openly spoke about his long struggle with bipolar disorder. When news spread, people quickly started fundraising, but his family asked that donations stop. They explained that he is unable to manage money or medication, and that direct cash assistance could actually make the situation worse. Some say Hollywood is very good at creating childhood miracles, but rarely takes responsibility for life after those miracles end. When the role ends, the protection ends with it.
So I gotta say, all right, if he sucks at managing money and he has bipolarism, why not just admit him into a mental health facility to get him straight and teach him how to manage money?
Because they don't care about him
Wouldn't that make the most logical sense instead of literally just leaving him on the street? This is the funny thing about society to me. You guys want to identify what's wrong with people, yet you don't want to provide solutions. And I'm just speaking in general. This is not coming at anybody watching the content. I'm just saying, we're so emotional in society, right? And we have all this outrage about all various types of topics. We have outrage about so many different things, yet we don't want to provide solutions, but prayers and hopes and dreams. Digital prayer emojis. What is a digital prayer emoji supposed to do? All right. What's gonna happen in order to save this guy? What needs to happen is to admit him into a mental health facility. He's clearly on drugs. Get him rehab and give him a financial coach. Now I'm pretty sure he's dirt broke at this point in time, and I'm not even entirely sure if he's getting any residuals or royalties from his time on that show, as he should be getting, I believe. And if a contract out there exists, even if he's getting, you know, hundreds per year, thousands per year, where's that money going to? Does he have a bank account? Who's receiving that money? You know, this is very sad. And it makes me bothered, because it just shows you how one moment you could be on top of the world, and then in the next you're down below on the streets, man. So if there's anybody, friends or family members, or just the general public out there who wants to help this man, listen, mental health facility, rehab, and financial advisor. But this is happening in California, and we all already know how California deals with their homelessness. They just let these people stay on the streets in perpetuity until they OD from drugs, or they catch some kind of illness, or die from other homeless people doing grave bodily harm to them. Honestly, this entire story sickens me, and it scares me. It really does. Like, it just, wow. Honestly, whatever you believe in, religious or not, spiritual or not, you just gotta thank nature, God, Mother Earth for good health, mental clarity, family, and friends. Like, yo, a lot of people out here are really struggling, man. It's crazy.
Man, that shit's so crazy to me. Like, guys, dang, that glare? But guys, you know what I'm saying? People that oh, it's from the sticker. Okay, I thought I was tripping. But guys, people who, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this joint is bothering me, gang. Hold on, my fault. But people who, like, are struggling, like, bro, don't just talk about them. Help them. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be a stronghold. If you really care about somebody, bro, be there for them. Don't just, like, bro, be the change that you want to happen. But without further ado, it's your boy 3 Stacks. You know I keep it 3,000. Thank y'all for watching to the end of the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all, and on to the next one. Peace.
I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in